Acidic nature of alkynes, that is formation of acetylides. The hydrogen atoms present in acetylene are weakly acidic in character and can be removed as protons by the action of strong bases and other reagents. Fill in the blank question can be asked. Write the equation. For writing this equation, you should know the formula of acetylides. Three different acetylides are given in the table of the chemical formula. And ammoniacal silver nitrate, sodamide, ammoniacal cuprous chloride. All this formula you should know to write this chemical reaction. 1. Acetylene when treated with sodamide gives disodium acetylide and ammonia. Second, acetylene reacts with ammoniacal cuprous chloride. It is a complex. The formula is given in the list. Dicopper acetylide, ammonium chloride and ammonia are formed. Below dicopper acetylide, write red precipitate. This is a characteristic test for acetylene. How will you detect acetylene, ethylene and alkane? If such a question is asked, only acetylene will give you a red precipitate and alkene or alkane will not give this precipitate. Distinguish, give a test to distinguish alkane and alkene and acetylene. Alkene will give, of course, that Bayes test. Alkane will not answer Bayes test, neither this acetylide test. Therefore, this test is very important. Now, third one, acetylene when reacts with ammoniacal silver nitrate solution, disilver acetylide is formed, which is a white precipitate. Below the chemical formula, you must write white precipitate, which will distinguish the test for acetylene. Other products are ammonium nitrate and ammonia are formed. Next reaction is oxidation. Oxidation, two types, complete oxidation. That means complete combustion. Acetylene combines with oxygen and forms carbon dioxide and water. But if the oxidation is used by using hot and cold alkaline KMnO4, that means Bayes reagent as you studied for alkenes, you have to write the following equation. 1. Let us take cold and dilute or alkaline KMnO4. Acetylene when treated with cold and dilute alkaline KMnO4, the pink color discharges and the oxalic acid is formed. The temperature is 298 to 303 Kelvin. Therefore, when you write this type of equation, please use nascent oxygen along with acetylene as a reactant and above the arrow write cold alkaline KMnO4 and the temperature. Then write the product oxalic acid. Now, hot concentrated alkaline KMnO4. Acetylene when treated with hot concentrated KMnO4, carbon dioxide and water are formed. That is, if acetylene is used. If on the either side of the acetylene, if there is any group, any other alkyl group, the products are different. That is second. Propyne, that is another alkyne, when treated with hot concentrated KMnO4 at 373 to 383 Kelvin, acetic acid and carbon dioxide are formed. Follow the same systematic way of writing nascent oxygen along with the reactant and writing the condition above the arrow. Next is ozonolysis. You already studied ozonolysis for alkenes. Same here, but only thing is that here it is a triple bond. Since there is a triple bond, only two bonds will break. One pi bond and one sigma bond. Two pi bond will break and the sigma bond will remain as such. Therefore, the ozone get accommodated. One bond remains as such, that is sigma. One pi bond will accept one oxygen and the other pi bond will accept the two oxygen atoms. This is the intermediate product formed. That means treatment with ozone followed by hydrolysis. That is the meaning of ozonolysis. Ozonolysis means treatment of ozone followed by hydrolysis. For hydrolysis, zinc and water are used as the reagent. Acetylene, when treated with ozone followed by hydrolysis. Glyoxal, you must know the formula of glyoxal, and hydrogen peroxide are formed. That is acetylene when subjected to ozonolysis. That is, you write with ozone first, then write the intermediate product so that you can understand the mechanism, or you can directly write followed by, below that write zinc and water and write the product glyoxal. Fill in the blank question can be asked, what happens when acetylene is subjected to ozonolysis? The products are dash and dash, that is glyoxal and hydrogen peroxide. Glyoxal is oxidized by hydrogen peroxide and forms oxalic acid. Write the second equation. Glyoxal plus hydrogen peroxide gives oxalic acid. Last property, polymerization. You must know the formula of benzene and you must know the formula of cyclotetraene and mesitylene. 3 equation. First one, acetylene when passed through red hot iron tube, benzene is formed. Write the equation. Second equation, acetylene dissolved in tetrahydrofuran. Below acetylene formula, write tetrahydrofuran. When passed over nickel cyanide, write above the arrow. It undergoes polymerization and forms cyclooctatetraene. Write the structural formula which is given in the chemical formula list. Last one, when propyne is passed through red hot iron tube, mesitylene. You must know the structure of mesitylene, or it is also known as 1,3,5-trimethyl benzene is obtained. 3 equations. You must have a thorough idea about all the 3 chemical formulas. Now last, uses of alkynes. In page number 788, refer text, 5 uses of alkynes are given. Now I am going to give you an assignment. You already studied all the properties of alkanes and alkenes and alkynes, and write a comparative study, similarities and the differences. That is the matter what is given in the syllabus. Distinguish in a test between alkane, alkene and alkyne. Try to do by yourself, comparing all the properties.